Guys, our Indiegogo campaign for our Gem Crate with Dynamite Entertainment is live right now. This is your only chance to purchase a Gem Crate, which is something that we typically reserve just for giveaways. Not only will this include a bunch of channel swag, but it will also have an exclusive variant drawn by Jae Lee for Bettie Page, The Curse of the Banshee 1, with the Gem Easter egg on the cover. There are multiple tiers with all different types of items, including t-shirts, tote bags, bookmarks, miniature statues. You could even pick up some exclusive variants from our past campaigns that are not sold anywhere. Hit the link in the description to back the campaign. There are less than 30 days left. What's going on, everybody? Gem Mint here, back with another statue unboxing and review. This time we have the Attack on Titan diorama from Figurama, the Eren vs. Armored Titan. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. We are doing a giveaway once we hit our next subscriber milestone of 150K, and we're giving away a Deja Thoris premium format by Sideshow. All you gotta do is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like and comment on this video, and if you hang around until the end, I'll give you more details on the giveaway. But as you can see, this piece has two large boxes. One houses the base and some portraits. The other have the Titans and pieces of the base. Let's go ahead and get this box off the table onto the floor. As you can see, it does come with an envelope, and it's even sealed with some wax, very Game of Thrones-ish. So we're gonna see what's inside the envelope. Here we have a certificate of authenticity, and it is signed by the sculptor, Caleb Nefson, and the owner, Shanab, the CEO and creative director of Figurama. We also have a very helpful instruction manual that we will be putting to good use to assemble this statue, and we'll do that together. It's actually really well done. You can see the pictures clearly, you can tell what each piece is and where it goes. Very helpful for the assembly. And finally, it comes with a beautiful art print of the statue, of the scene that the statue is conveying. They look great. You have the armored titan lunging in against Eren. You have Mikasa on the top, just like on the statue, and of course the destroyed city. And you can see that Caleb signed this. It looks like the artist of the print along with Shanab as well. So very nice bonuses here. Let's go ahead and get the straps off, lift up the lid, and see what's inside. This thing is just one huge base. We're gonna get that on the table and get a better look, but first let's look at some pieces of the destroyed buildings. You can see some nice variants in paint color, from the concrete gray to the red brick. You can see it's cracked and destroyed because of the epic battle that's ensuing around it. Very nice. Then we have another piece of building. You have the window frame with the little squares in there. This one has some wood planks, very well detailed. You can see the different highlights on the wood to give you that realistic look. And then even some furniture on the inside of the home. Here we have Eren's portrait, and man, he has such an insane, raged out look in his face. You can see the Titan-esque teeth in his open mouth. You can see that red tongue there. And again, that crazy look in his eye. Trying to see if we can get a good shot inside of his mouth. You could even see the little ball dangling on the roof there. The sculpted hair looks amazing, and it looks even better once we grab the other piece of hair that's gonna key in on top of his head. There's the key on the bottom, and there's where his bangs will go. Here we have the armored titan. Looks amazing. I love how different they are. You can see the red meat and tendons underneath his armored skin, gritting his teeth. He's got those yellow eyes. Great detail in the sculpt here. Even the hair, you can see all the sculpted in strands. I like the gray to blackish look. There's the peg hole. And again, on the bottom, you can see like the red tendon, the meat under his skin. And then again, that huge base. It is 23 inches in diameter. It's the same exact size as my turntable. So you can see it spinning around. I love the smoke effect that's billowing throughout the city. It has a translucency on those pieces that are raising up, and it has a great light gray to dark gray transition throughout. You can see the destruction that it's causing here. Just the fight between the titans and all the movement and all the dust that they're kicking up. And then here's a good look from the top. Again, just all the billowing smoke, all the destruction. I like how the rim of the base kind of pays homage to the walls from the anime. That looks really good, and of course you have the crest as well. So much detail going into this base, but enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump into the second box to get the rest of the pieces out. So again, I love how they have the straps there. No tape whatsoever. We're gonna remove the lid of the styrofoam, and you can see the pieces inside here. They're wrapped in tissue paper and plastic. And then boom, you can see the bodies stick out right away. First, let's take a look at Mikasa, the adopted sister of Eren, who is in Titan form here. This comes in its own little blister pack with some pieces of the base as well. Now, she is super small. That's what I love about this diorama. It shows the scale on how large these Titans are. This has got to be what, like 1/20th scale. I like that wire effect that they used for her hooks on how she'll traverse throughout the city. And that's going to actually key into the armored Titan's back. All right, then we have a couple of pieces of concrete that come in that same blister pack. This is just going to accent the base as well, along with these pieces of roof, the shingles. They're kind of hard to get into focus, but you can see great shadowing there from the red to the darker black. They have the little magnetized keys on the bottom. Then a little smoke plume here, so this is going to actually key on to the armored Titan's fist. All right, so here are the bangs that I mentioned earlier. There's actually going to be another piece that keys into Eren's head, which is going to be the smoke coming out of his mouth. But he looks wild with his hair like that in the front. I think that looks great. We have another piece of building here. Again, cracked, damaged. This one has the roof where we're going to place those little shingles that I showed you. There's going to be 3 placed there. And I like that difference in color. You have the gray to the red. Again, furniture inside of the home. And then we have one more piece of building here. Love the sculpted in damage. That looks great. Little pantry there. And you can see some notches there. That's where some of the pieces of wood are going to go. And I'm not sure if that was in the assembly booklet. Here's some of the wood, for example. So there's going to be a few smaller pieces, these wood pieces, and there is a ton of pieces of smoke. We're only going to show one because honestly, I don't want to lose my place based on the instructions to assemble it. But you've seen one, you've seen them all. Got a little bit of a translucency to it. Great sculpt. Before we move on, let me give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, Street Level Hero. SLHLA.com has exclusive variants with new drops every Tuesday and Thursday. They have this amazing Black Cat variant done by Sabine Rich, and you can save 10% on that and any item on the store by using the code GemMint at checkout. And the same goes for their sister site, THATSPIDERMANBOOTH.com. They have $30 mystery boxes where you're guaranteed 5 comics of retail value. One of those lucky boxes is going to include the giveaway prize of this She-Hulk #1 CGC 9.8. Use the same code GemMint to save 10% anytime you buy a box there. This round will end on July 28th. And let's start assembling this guy. So we're going to key in this first piece of the building. Kind of a little tricky to get in there because it has a peg as well. But once you get it in there, it'll lay flush. Then the other building is just kind of protruding out of the side here, like this building has literally exploded. All right, give that a good wiggle, and we're in there. Another piece of building that we're going to go ahead and key in. Again, we got to line up the peg, and you can see those notches. Again, I didn't do it on camera, but you're going to end up putting the wood beams into those little notches that you can see. So there's 2 buildings that go on the side here. All right, then just the little pieces of concrete. Like I said, it'll just accent the base, key into the smoke there. Here's a little piece of building as well. This one goes around the side of the base. All right, let's start getting these Titans in there. So we didn't do close-ups because they were kind of heavy and hard to get into frame. So you'll see now and during the review, but Eren keys in right there. I like how they played with the smoke to hide their legs, to still give you 2 enormous Titans, but they didn't really sculpt the entire body of them. So there's that little smoke plume. Like I said, it goes on his fist. You have another piece of steam, more smoke on his wrist there. We're going to put 3 pieces on his shoulder here. So there goes the first one, the second one, and then lastly, the third piece. I really like the effect that this gives too. It gives a lot of movement to the piece. He has the large one that goes on his wrist, on the armored Titan. Eren gets one on his side. Eren's going to get 2 pieces of steam on his forearm. You got one on the side here and then one on the top. I'm going to put a piece on his shoulder. Like I said, there's a lot of those pieces, guys. And then let's go ahead and put the portraits on. So bam, armored Titan portrait. He's all good to go. Aaron is a little bit tricky, so at first I tried to just key it in there, and it's a little tight. If you notice the back of his hair, where the keyhole is and everything, you got to kind of be careful. And then I realized that I need to take off the bangs to put in the smoke or the vapor in his mouth. So we'll remove that. And actually, I ended up going back to make sure this was tighter in there because it has a small little peg and it has a magnet that goes on the side of his jaw. But that looked pretty good for now. Then we'll put the bangs back on. Boom. Man, looks awesome. All right, now with Mikasa, it was hard to kind of get her in, so she keys into the smoke. The little hooks go underneath the Armored Titan's head. We'll put the other pieces of the roof on this building. Like I said, there was 3 of them. And there we go. Just giving it some more movement, more of a dynamic look to it. We have the smoke on the Armored Titan. And there we have it, guys. Man, this diorama looks amazing. Here we have these 2 Clash of the Titans. They're battling. Everyone's trying to take down the Armored Titan. You have Aaron. You have his adoptive sister, Mikasa. Just such an epic battle. Let's take a closer look at the Armored Titan. You can see all the detail sculpted into his body, into the portrait. The paint applications add so much realism with the shadowing. Really well done. And then same here with Aaron. Insane look on his face. He's screaming with rage. And then Mikasa on top here, riding the Armored Titan. Love how small she is to, like I said, really show the scale of this diorama. Wow, what an epic statue from Figurama. Now, this is the second piece of theirs that I reviewed. I reviewed the Alucard from Hellsing, which was amazing and had a ton of pieces as well. This one, not so bad with as many pieces, but an amazing statue, about 24 inches tall. Like I said, 23 inches in diameter. It's literally taking up the entire turntable and so much detail. The detail on Aaron's body is amazing. All the muscle tendons that you see, all the light blue veins that you see underneath his skin. And then forget about it. The Armored Titan has an amazing sculpt on his body with essentially his skin breaking apart from the muscles underneath his body. It looks amazing, an epic battle. You can feel the intensity in this statue. Caleb did an amazing job sculpting this. And man, super happy to own it. This piece had an edition size of 850 and it retailed about $410 US. And then you have shipping, 2 big heavy boxes. But these pieces don't come out that often. Figurama doesn't do releases every month, so when something drops, it feels special, and I feel like this is right up there with the Hellsing Alucard and all of their great pieces. Let me know what you think about the Attack on Titan statue in the comments down below. That's what's going to enter you into our giveaway for our 150,000 subscriber milestone. All you got to do is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like and comment below. Once we hit the milestone, we'll go live, pick a random video where I promoted the giveaway, and use a random YouTube comment generator to draw a worldwide winner. So you're going to want to comment in as many videos that I promoted the giveaway as possible. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, but don't go anywhere. Check out my other statue unboxing and reviews in the playlist above me, and I'll leave you with the Armored Titan and Aaron rotating on the turntable. Peace.